Welcome everybody, MaxSpeedTV, Bobby with all the freaking hobbies. Why freaking hobbies? Because that's what my wife says, that's what I'm going by. You seen that right across your screen right there, didn't you? Here, I'll show it to you one more time. There it is, MaxSpeedTV Broadcasting, caution, instant replay. Remember that right there. Why? Brand new Area 51 Super Speedway Series, the Xfinity cars, these cats. First race of the new season right here tonight. You got a bunch of these guys are running together for the first time. A lot of new faces, new teams right here. We may be seeing that little caution scheme come up a few times tonight. Brand new guys running together. Super Speedway. That could be very well, could definitely be a recipe for an exciting night tonight. These guys are going to have to run super tight. They're going to have to stay very, very clean. They get 2 fast repairs is all they're going to get tonight. That is it. Green flag pit stops, let's hope we get them in. You don't want to run nobody over. You don't want to get ran over. And you certainly don't want to get turned just going into your pit stall. That's going to suck because you're going to go a lap down or more, and they're kind of hard to get back. Fuel mileage, it could play a part into it. We'll find out and see. You know as well as I do, the big one happens. It happens quite often. Will these cats be able to get comfortable with one another? They got to get used to running with each other. Who are you going to run with? Some of these guys are going to stay out front. They're going to run in the rocking chair in your mama's arms, way up front. Right up there as far as you can get, down in that bottom line. That's as safe as it can get. Some of these cats are going to stay all the way back in the back and not lose the draft and just let the laps wind down and then work their way up through like a little sneaky snake in the grass or whatever. Any way you look at it, everybody has got a plan that they're going to try to do to get this thing accomplished. But no matter what, everybody has got to try to miss the big ones. It's going to happen, plain and simple. They got to feel each other out. They've got to get used to each other. It's that simple. Drafting in these Xfinity cars, you can draft your tail end off. Literally. You can bump draft, you can side draft, you can catch up on these guys really, really fast. That is a recipe for disaster as well. You can beat somebody's bumper to death. You can also hook them very, very easily. And you got to watch the temperatures on these cars. These things rise really fast. Oil and water, you can go bang, boomy, really easy. You don't want to do that either. You get stuck on the hook, you go around, you go laps down. Anyway, you guys stick around. Go get something to drink, whatever you want to do. Get back here with us. It's Sunday night. There's nothing else to do. You've had your football fun. It's over with. It's done. The Ryder Cup in golf, it's over with. USA, they got the cup back. It's done. Nothing else to do. Y'all ain't watching Hallmark. I know you're not. So you go get something to drink, something to eat, get back here, glue your eyes to your TV, computer, whatever. Hang out with Bobby and MaxSpeedTV with the Area 51 Super Speedway Series guys. We'll be right back right after the national anthem.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran, the bomb busting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxSpeedTV.
Gonna show it to you one more time. We don't want to see that caution replay, but it's a good possibility it's gonna happen. Welcome back, Area 51 Super Speedway Series. These guys are just getting ready to finish up on their qualifying laps. Real quick, again, I want to tell you guys, brand new league starting out tonight, several different teams, new guys racing together. All the recipe for one exciting race. Without a doubt, it's going to be a lot of fun here. Now, real quick, fuel. These cats are going to be running probably somewhere in the midst of around 21 to 23 laps, and they're going to have to come in for fuel. If you're leading, you're going to suck up your fuel a whole lot quicker. You're going to go through it a little bit faster because that's what happens when you're leading a pack. Those guys are going to definitely have to possibly pit a lot faster depending on how many laps they lead. But you're looking at right around 21 to 23 laps, somewhere in that area on your pit stop. Green flag pit stop, so that's going to be fun. It could either be poetry in motion or it can be a train wreck. It's going to be fun to watch no matter how you look at it. A lot of guys in here, a lot of named drivers, just to let you know, some of these cats that are out here running around. We're going to find some of them out here just to show you. I know Bob Fitzgerald. I know he can get around this track. Noel Cowers is another one that can get around this place. A lot of these guys I actually know, and some of them, well, they're new. Zachary Lima, there he is in the Red Bull machine. I call him the Tornado. He's something else. Some of these cats, I'm telling you, they're unbelievable. There's a few of them out here that already has been through and out. And I will give you the rundown here in just about 20 seconds as they get ready to grid. Some of the new guys I do not know of, but I know one thing. Man, look at the paint job on these cats. These guys know how to paint a car. Good looking paint schemes. Definitely like them. William George. He's in, he's out, he's done. Now comes the fun time. This is the part, if you guys are not familiar at all with me, I'm the Keegan Bradley of broadcasting. If you don't know who that is, go to YouTube, check out Substitute Teacher. You will laugh till you cry. Then you'll understand why I said what I just did. They get on the grid, and here they are. All right, let's go through this. Let's see how many last names I can screw up, but like 7 times to Sunday. Number 34, Darren M. Reiser. He is going to be the polecat. Right beside him, Steven Karosik in the 27 machine. Row number 2, the 777 of Michael Pegg. The 025 of Brian Wang. I know that cat can get around here. Row number 3, the 20, Gary, one of my favorite last name guys in the world. I wish I had it when I was growing up as a kid. That would be Gary Slapinski. Can you imagine having that name as a kid? I guarantee you wouldn't be messed with. And the 97, Jackson Carr. Row number 4, the 81 of Cody Nagels. The 26 beside him, Zachary Tornado Lima. Row 5, the 113 of Frank Gromiglia. And the number 9, Charles Johnson. Now that is a good old-fashioned American name. I love it. Can't screw that up. Row 6, the 83, Jack Walls. And the 07 beside him of Robert DuPont. Sorry. Row 7 to 53, Lordy. I'm just going to call him Mr. Brooks. How's that? Can't screw it up. The 120, Brian Grimm. Row number 8 to 29 of Nick Manfredi, I believe. The 66 of Mark Mastrolia. I almost called him Mark Mustard. Can you believe that? I like that. It's got a ring to it. Row number 9, the 11 of Matt Wagner, and the 2 of Todd Merkel. Now, see, I can remember Merkel because it rhymed with Urkel, and I even told him that before the race. Hey, row 10, 14, Vincenti Guerrero. The 08 of Bob Fitzgerald. Row 11, the 051 of Kevin LaChance. The 15 of Noel Cowers. Row 12 to 95, William George. The 47 of Rob Malone. Row 13 to 59, Jay Hilliard. And the 90 of Alan Greenway. Row 14, Don Stewart. And the 89 of John Novick. Row 15, the 88 of Michael Spell. And the 171 of Robert A. Rock. Row 16, Joseph Morales. And the 052 of Joe D. Sounds good to me. Row 17 to 51, Jim Brooks at the 12 of James Hickson. Row 18 to 45, Tom Siebels, and the 55 of Dean Wilkinson. And row 19, last but not least, Bradley Sternruck. I did it. I got through it. Holy crap, past the Tylenol. Music's gone. Engines are up. Darren in the 34, he's going to be in the inside. Now, remember what I said before. That's like being in your mama's rocking chair. Safe as in your mama's arms. That's where everybody is wanting to be, right down there on that bottom line. First car, setting nice and pretty. Steven Karosik, he's going to be leading that top line up into 27. Now, the guys behind him, the 777, Michael Pegg, and, of course, the 025 of Brian Wang. Those are the pushers. Those guys are going to determine how fast that line is going to be running. You don't touch your pusher. You stay away from your pusher. But you got to be right there on him, but you don't want to touch him. That could be a bad day for everybody. All kinds of different camera angles tonight. We'll be following all of these cats just as much as we can. Area 51, Super Speedway Series, the Xfinity Boys, MaxSpeedTV, Bobby with all the hobbies coming out. Everybody, YouTube, you got a fan favorite? Tell me who it is. I'll let them know that you like them. You might tell them unhook the plow or the accelerators on the right side. I'll tell them. I don't care. I don't live by any of them. Whatever you want me to say, I'll say it. Here we go. Getting it on right now. Green flag. Let's go racing. Right off the get-go, Steven Karosik at a 27 down in the rocking chair on the bottom side, just enjoying the scenery. He's got the 025, Brian Wang doing the shoving up on the top side. Take a look at that. You've got Zachary Lima. That's going to be a teammate of the 27. They call them the Dale Yeah Boys. Not to mention another teammate behind them, the 26, Zachary Lima. The 97, Jackson Carr. Up on the top side, leading them around. Charles Johnson, the number 9. Loving the paint job on these guys. I'm telling you, they must have spent hours in the paint booth getting these things set up. Take a look at the 34, Darren Reisner. Take a look at that. That thing is so shiny, you got to have sunglasses around him. I can guarantee you, Stevie Wonder could see that car going around the track. And if you like country music, well, Ronnie Milsack can see it as well. The 777, same thing. Michael Pegg. Look at the thing shine on that puppy. All these guys, they know what they're doing. 75 laps. They know they've got 2 fast repairs, and that's all they got. They know they got to play nice. They got to get comfortable with each other. They got to know. They got to feel each other out. You're going to see some of these guys ride around up front for a while till they're comfortable, and they're liable to slide right on back and get some laps underneath their belt. Let them wind down a little bit. Right now, Karosik is on the bottom. Jackson Carr, the 97. He's up on the top side. Now, I talked to Jackson before the race. You guys is not going to believe this. Jackson is 14 years old. That's right, you heard me. 14 years old out here leading these boys around. Hyped up on the juices from high C. He's on such a sugar high, he is amped up. His expectations is high. Just like a 4-year-old kid with a Batman t-shirt on, buddy. He is expecting big things tonight. And right now, he's showing them how it's done. He got a quarter and a note from his mom, and he said he can be out here past his bedtime. Zachary Lima, the 26. If there's anybody out here that I want my rearview mirror pushing me, it's going to be this cat. This guy loves to push. Another guy out here. Take a look at this one. Gary Slapinski in the 20 machine. This guy's won multiple championships in other leagues. So much talent that's out here. It's unbelievable. And a lot of new names that I have not seen or heard of. I'm excited to see how these guys all work out. The 45 back here, Todd Siebels. The 59, which is actually sporting the number 4 with a paint scheme. I think they do that they just do that to screw up the broadcaster. I know they do. Jim Brooks in the 51. Take a look at that Area 51 paint job. Now that is chrome, folks. Love the paint job on this machine. Still out front leading the show is going to be Karosik. Everybody out there in YouTube, y'all too quiet for me. Somebody say something. Who do you liking for a driver out here? Somebody's got to have a prediction. Johnson being the pusher. And there he is. on the top side. Pushing Zachary Lima. As long as that guy up front can hold a straight line, you can push him all the way to the moon. And right now, the only thing Lima wants is for him to push him right up there in front of that 97, because Lima pushed the 97 in front of the 27, and he dropped down in a rocket chair. Whoa, not quite sure what Jackson was thinking right there, but as you can see, he's about ready to go backwards. He may be going back to the back a little bit. Take it easy for a while. Karosik's going to take over the lead back on the bottom. Jackson might have bent down to get a drink of his high C drink, and man, when he did, he went all the way back. Take a look at the 55 here. There he is. One of my favorite paint schemes out here tonight. Sporting a Van Halen paint scheme. That's going to be Dean Wilkinson. Started 36, now he's up to the 29th spot. And there he is coming at you. Riding with him in the cockpit. Still 2x2 all the way back as far as the eye can see. Pretty impressed with Brian Wang right now. Doing a really good job up here doing the pushing. But then again, Charles Johnson's got his front end absolutely buried on that bumper right there of Zachary Lima. $11 laps out of 75 in the book. These two cats up here in the third row, only 2 cars, and they're still actually holding their ground pretty well. Slowly making a little headway up here with just 2 cars. The 81 thought about sneaking out and grabbing a little bit of that momentum there, but he wisely backed out. Jackson car dropped all the way back to the 22nd spot back here when he got out of the line. Take a look at some of the notables that are way back here. Excuse me. All choked up. Hanging out back here in the back a little bit. Bob Fitzgerald. There he is in the 08 machine. He's in the 25th position. The 051, Kevin LaChance. 27th. Malone. 26th. William George. Todd Siebels. All these guys just hanging out back here. Joseph Morales. Hanging out. Robert Rock. The good thing about running back here in the back, say, I don't know, for instance, back in here are these guys. Work our way uphill. How about Jay Hilliard in the 59 machine? Which is really the number, I believe, the number 4, I think. Or Mr. Brooks. We'll go with Mr. Brooks. That's easier. And the 51. Watch out here's... Look out of his windshield. He's not losing the draft by no means. He's hanging out. Nobody's pressuring him at all. When he gets into the turns, he can see all the way up to the front. So if anything, well, he just had a glitch right there, but he can see all the way out to the front. If anything is going to happen up there, he has plenty enough time to react. And that's exactly what you want to do this early in the race, because you do not want to have to, use one of your fast repairs early in the race. Because believe me, you're going to use them towards the end. 16 laps into the race, you don't want to be burning them puppies up. So he's hanging back here, relaxing, watching the laps wind down, keeping his nose out of trouble, and he's keeping the fenders straight on that car. That's exactly what you got to do. Smart play by a lot of these guys back here. And that's veterans for you. Franco Miglia. There he is. Now he's in the middle of this pack. His reaction time might be a tad bit slower if something happens up in front. You really don't have a lot of reaction time. That's one of them, how do you say it? Your butt puckers and you pray to God you can get through it without getting hit. Or hitting somebody else. What's up, Road Dog? How are you doing, my friend, on a Sunday night? The 100-pound right foot. You got that right, buddy. Two teammates that are up front. Lima and Karosik. You'd have to pry them two apart with a shovel or a jackhammer. But I'm really impressed with the two cats up on the high side. The 81. That's going to be Cody Nagels. And, of course, Dean Wilkinson. Working it by themselves. Just two of them up there. And they're holding their ground and holding it very well. Nobody wants to dance with them. They said, fine, we'll do it on our own. And they're not exactly running away with it, but they're also not fading back either. They are right there. 18 laps out of 75. Like I said, somewhere between 21 and 23, 22, 23-ish. You're going to be seeing your first green flag pit stops. And that's where the fun's going to begin. They're going to start talking, get together with their teammates, figuring out when they're going to come down. Will it be poetry in motion? Or will it not be? So far, these guys are doing a heck of a job. 19 out of 75 in the books. 0 cautions. And I do believe 6 lead changes so far. Are we going to get a 3-car action up here? No, we are not. It still looks like it's going to be Nagels and Wilkinson. Staying up top, Wilkinson decides, I think he's going to drop down on the bottom. He's going to leave the 81 Nagels out there by himself. He's going to have to probably drop in somewhere. And here it comes some. It looks like it's going to be Karosik, I believe. I'm thinking he is, if I can find him fast enough. These guys are coming in so fast, it ain't funny. Some of these guys are already coming into the pits. Lima and Karosik, they decide to come in together. Those are the only two that popped in. That's got to put Johnson out there in the lead. Johnson started 10th. 21 laps. Out of 22 out of 75. I'm going to imagine next time by, you're going to see quite a few popping in here. I'll go ahead and leave this up just to see how many pop in behind us. Or I'd like to anyway. iRacing's not being nice to me again as usual. There it is. Gonna run them all the way down for what it's worth as far as they can run them. All the way back here. Doing the single file thing way back here. These two cats have been in and they've been out. They were leading the race. Now they're going to hook back up. This right here is going to be your leaders. And they should be coming in. The question is when? As you can see, they're only too wide all the way back. So these guys are actually set up now. They're with their teammates. A lot of them are single file from 17th on back. So they should be coming in here. Will it be this time? And here they come, some of them. Let's see how they do. Hard onto the brakes. No problem. Good job on their part. The rest of them are going to go around again. Robert DuPont leading them around. Charles Johnson is second. Brian Grimm third. Noel Cowers is fourth, fifth. Mark Mastrella, I believe. Mastrella. He's going to be third. Let's see what they're going to do. They all should be coming right here. And they are. Perfectly executed. Green flag pit stops right there. Don't tell me these boys haven't been out practicing before this league started. What an excellent job right there. 7 cars on the track have not pitted yet. And that will be these cats right here. Area 51, Super Speedway, MaxSpeedTV, Bobby with all the hobbies. Hit that like button if you would. Let these guys know you appreciate them. First race of the season for these guys. And here they come in, the rest. Now, I'm not really sure. Wales and Brooks, they're going to go around one more time. I'm kind of impressed. They're going to get 27 laps out of that fuel tank, and wow. I'm not going to be a bit surprised if the 53 is out of fuel right here, because they are slowing down. Matter of fact, we've got ourselves a caution out here, I think. That's exactly what we got, and I got to figure out why. Something's going on. They are all slowing down. And this is going to be fun for me to find out, because my telemetry is not telling me nothing. Well, let me go back and see if I can find this thing. The telemetry is not telling me squat. Unless iRacing threw something out and they didn't bother letting me know about it. And they did not. Finally, those cats came in there. I don't know why they threw the caution out, folks. I have absolutely no clue whatsoever. Wilkinson's slow to come in, and I don't really know why that is. I mean, he is real slow. Unless he's waiting and out of line. But you know what? I've got the ability to find out, and I shall. He's sitting there, and I don't know why he's just sitting. We're showing your leaders right now, though, Todd Siebels. Still like to know why Mr. Brooks is just sitting there. Or Mr. Wilkinson. There he is. Now he's in. Well, we're going to have to figure out what the heck happened, because iRacing's not telling me squat as far as why that caution popped out. Absolutely nada. Anybody out there watching knows, pass the word along. I'll hop up here and I'll try to get a word in, find out. How about you, Todd? Bobby in the booth, you got a copy.
Yes, sir, I do. Good evening.
How you doing, buddy? Leading this bad boy. Can you please tell me what brought the caution out?
I have no idea. We waited till the last minute to pit, and then yellow flag on my way out of the pit. So I don't know what happened.
I have no idea either. Can't find it. Saved my life.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. No idea what happened with the caution, but hey, you're looking pretty good out there. How you feeling? How's the car running?
Car's running great. Gosh, I was listening to your broadcast, and I got it on the delay. Anyway, sounded confused there. No, car's running great. Yeah, feeling pretty good so far. Started way in the back, and only reason I'm up front is just because a matter of, I was pitting, and when I come out, the flag came out. So I normally like to stay out in the back and just hang out until the end, so I can save on my fast repairs.
Yeah, you like that little sneaky snake in the grass. I know how you are. You like to attack at the very, very end. I know what you're doing there, old timer. I know how it works.
Well, you gotta protect your fast repairs.
Absolutely, you do, and you know as well as I do. Those things are hard to come by, especially towards the end of a race.
Roger that.
All right, I'm gonna let you go, buddy. Get ready to get down.
Thanks for checking on me.
All right, man. Take it easy. We'll talk to you later.
Thank you.
Just like I said, everybody has a different idea on what they want to do here. And that's exactly what Siebels is doing. Came out here and got lucky. He stuck out here in the middle in mama's arms in the rocking chair, but I can probably guarantee you he'll probably slide right on back into the back. 29 laps out of 75 in the books right here. MaxSpeedTV Area 51 Super Speedway Series. Green flagging it once again, and here we go. Already 3 wide. Take a look at that. Way up on the high side. The 34's coming around. Once again, iRacing slow to get me. There it is, finally. Darren Reeser up top, and man, he's got a lot of help coming. Gary Slapinski, and there he is doing the shoving. He's got to put him right on down to the rocking chair if he goes down there. But man, Slapinski's way out there in front. And he's getting all kinds of help. He's got Steven Karosik as well right there. Now they're starting to feel kind of froggy. Now they're together. They feel comfortable. No problems. Enjoying themselves. Now you're going to start to see them getting a little jiggy with it, or whatever you want to call it. Now they're going to test each other. They're going to see who they can run with and who they can't. Who they can jar a little bit. Rattle their cage a little bit. Who can handle the pressure? Karosik's going to dive down to the bottom. And right there in the middle, the 34. Darren hanging on for dear life. Why? He's got the 777 threat. Michael Pegg doing the shoving, baby. Lima up on the top side. Like nothing more than Cody Nagels. Whoa, trouble back in the backfield. We can see that one coming. Way back in the back. You guys are going to have to excuse me while I make a technical difficulty thing right here, because I'm going to have to reset something because iRacing's just not giving me the feed that I need. So excuse me 1 minute, and I'll fix this little problem I've got. And I'll go back and wind this thing up a little faster and see if I can find your problem for you. You have this many cars on the track, iRacing seems to really get slow in sending us our telemetry we need. He had some blinking going on. I did see that back there. Now that blinking can cause a huge issue. Should be right in here somewhere. Thank God it's a super speedway. Right there it was. The 97. I believe it's going to be Mr. Jackson Carr. Take a ride along with him. And it's not. It's whoever hit the wall right there. Scared the crap out of him. He dropped down. Got a little loose. And you can see it right here. He hits the wall. He comes to get out of the way. Comes right back up and smacks him. Boom. Sends him for a ride. And man, that car that went for the inside run. Who was that? That's the 14. You want to talk about a hard hit? I mean, he hit hard. Watch this. Ouch. He hit so hard, he's going to need those right there. What is it? That's the Dude Wipes wreck of the night so far. He has absolutely no front end whatsoever on that ride. Zero front end on that ride. And he hasn't blown the motor yet, so that's a good thing. And hopefully, iRacing to be kind to me, and we'll have this little problem of slow telemetry taken care of here. $35 out of 75 laps in the books. Your top five: Ricer Peg, Novik, Slapinski, Morales. I hope I said that right. TJ Esports. How are you doing, my friend? Anybody out here watching YouTube, you want to say hi? Say hi. You got a driver you want to give a shout out to? I will pass it along. Good or bad, I will say it. Lights out on that godforsaken ugly pace car. Good Lord, you think iRacing come up with something better than that? First race of the season right here, Area 51 Super Speedway, the Xfinity cars. Happy out right along with them here. Pretty awesome. It's 2 cautions for the night. Nobody knows why the first caution came out, so we're just going to call it the 1 caution. 15 lead changes so far. Oh, that's a good deal. I don't know what Slapinski's got on his back of his ride. What is that? That's a caution cone. That's what he's got. The old furniture row. Charles Johnson sitting back here a little ways. He led 4 laps. He's back here in 14th. Keep an eye on him. Starter's going to take a look. If he likes it, he's going to let him go. If he don't, he'll line him back up and he'll redo it again. 36 out of 75 in the books. Area 51 Super Speedway. MaxSpeedTV. Bobby with all the freaking hobbies coming at you on a Sunday night. Green flag, and here we go. Doing the shoving. Take a look at the 777 thread, huh? These 4 cats broke away just a little bit, but not for long, because here they come. Single file and all the way back to the 78 machine. Donald Stewart. Kurosik trying to get something going on the top side. Him and his teammate, Buddy. Lima. And I believe the 113 was there for a while, Frank Gromiglia. And then he's got the 47. Rob Malone helping out. Here comes Brian Grimm. We're going to double up. Coming right at you right here. Kurosik on the top side. Darren in the rocking chair. I'll tell you what, if a shiny car can get you going faster, man, he would be flying. Don't forget to hit that like button. I'll let these guys know you appreciate them. First race of the night of the league for the Area 51 boys. And I'm telling you, they're doing a hell of a job out here. Haven't ran with each other. Trying to get a little momentum on that top side. They got 3 cars looking for a few more to join in the games here. So far, they're not getting anything. It's just going to be these 3 boys sporting it up top. And they're going to be led by Charles Johnson. How many remember that saying? You can call me Ray or you can call me Jay, but you don't have to call me Johnson. Yep, I just told my age. Frank Romiglia in the middle, way down here in the middle. Jack Walls started 11th. Here he is in 10th. Nice and quiet in the Pennzoil machine. The old Steve Park paint job, I call it. A nice little breakaway right here. 16, 17, what are they? Just keep going all the way back to Jim Brooks. And he's going to be the last car. That's 22 of them. Everybody else is hanging on back here in this next row. Being led by the 45, Todd Siebels. You heard him earlier. He said, I'm up front here, but you know what? I think I'm just going to hang out in the back a little while. And if you take a look, and you can see the difference way up high. I'll bring it down a little bit better for you. All the way up here is Jim Brooks. And here is the 45 of Siebels. Now I'll go up on a higher blimp there, and you can see it way up top. They'll catch him eventually. This 3-wide racing, they will definitely catch up with them. Brian Grimm, how about riding along with him? This is what it's like being stuck in the middle. And you're not only stuck in the middle with you, as the song goes, you're stuck in the middle with a lot of these cats. Plus, you got a guy blinking in front of you. Well, we got the 34 into the wall. Back that out. Let's see if he can hold it off. And he does a good job, doesn't bring out a caution. But he does bunch them up back there in the back a little bit. They're 4 wide back here in the back. I don't know how long that's going to hang out. Well, they do a good job straightening that mess out. Darren might got his bell wrong just a little bit. I don't think he got too much damage here. A little bit. He's not too awful bad. I think he'll be all right. He'll race again. A little cosmetic damage. It's not too bad. He may have a few skid marks in his shorts a little bit, but hey, that's super speedway racing, right? The good news is he did bring out a caution. 45 out of 75 laps. So I know for a fact, once again, as usual, Karosik and Lima, 2 teammates, the Dale Yeah Boys, joined together at the hips as usual. Lima doing the shoving down there on the bottom. Rob Malone doing the pushing up top, the 47. And he's got Frank Gromiglia. You say that fast 3 freaking times. He's got his nose out there in the wind. Hopefully he can get him out there far enough he can drop down there on that bottom side in the rocking chair where he thinks he's going to be safe. But not just yet, because Zachary's got other plans. While we're able, let's go through these guys. Why? Well, because I like to. Frank, topside. Steven Karosik doing the shoving right there. Rob Malone, he's in the 47. It's actually the... Where's the 120? 777 Michael Pegg. Donald Stewart is 78. Gary Slapinski in the 20 down here, hanging in the 8th. Noel Cowers, he's 5th in the 15. He's 9th. There's Todd Merkel, number 2 machine. And no, he's not related to Urkel, if you're asking. Charles Johnson is 11th. Nagels in the 81, 12th. The 051, Kevin LaChance. 13th, 14th, Joseph Morales. The 025, Brian Wang. And the boy wonder, Jackson Carr in the 97, he's back to the 16th. Matt Wagner, 17th. Jack Walls, 18th, 19. Kobe Brooks. Jim Brooks, got to be related somehow. I'll find that out. 2021, Todd Siebels. And he's got Dean Wilkinson right there on his butt, 22, pushing these guys around. Nick Manfredi? I don't know. Nick F. That sounds like a 60s baby. I'm not sure. James Hickson's 24th. 25th is going to be Mark Mastrelia. Robert Rock, 26th. 27th is going to be Bob Fitzgerald. Alan Greenway, 28th. Darren Reiser, 29th. 30th. Michael Spell, Robert DuPont. Jay Hilliard. William George. Vincenti Guerrero. Holy crap. And John Novick, 35th. I'll probably find myself out in the lake somewhere with cement shoes on for saying that guy's name wrong. I'm just going to call him Italian Stallion or something. What do you think? Karosik down on the bottom, still hanging out, leading 12 laps of this race so far. And, of course, he's got his teammate, Olima right there behind him, doing the shoving. Rob Malone has not led a lap yet, but it's not because he's not trying. And coming up on some lap traffic up here. And right there they are. I'm going to assume they're going to probably stay high, do the gentleman thing. But still, it doesn't matter. Gentleman thing or not, it can cause a problem. And for the love of God, hit that like button. 15 watching, 7 likes. You're killing me. And we got ourselves a few coming into the pits right now. I'm smoking them up. Not a problem. They done a great job. Rob gets the lead a lap. A little bit of early pitting going on there. And we got another one coming in. And that might be, and it is, Charles Johnson. He's coming in by himself. So you got these cats out here doing some serious battling. And then all the way back, I believe, let me see. there's your 10th place and your 11th place. And then you got these cats, which is over almost 7 seconds behind the rest of these guys. So you got actually three different packs running out here. So if and when, I should say, this caution happens to occur, it will bunch everybody back up. Now, I can guarantee you, everybody's mind up here in front is praying to God that it doesn't happen, and everybody behind them's praying that it will. 53 out of 75 in the books. Coming up on another lap traffic, and that will be the 81. And that is Mr. Nagels. He's going to stay high. And he'll drop back in. Well, you want to talk about a scary time. Being behind somebody. Brian Grimm, it's right along. Well, I guess I won't either because they got out of the way fast. One of those cars was blinking up there pretty bad, and they just got away from him. Because, man, that will bring out a wreck for sure. You just don't know where you're going to end up at when you come back in. Depends on how long you're out. Some more guys popped in. In the pits, they come back out. These top 8 guys are the only ones that have not been in the pits. Everybody else has came in already and gone. As you can see, they got a pretty good momentum going. But at some point in time, they're going to end up having to come in and get a lash of fuel. Actually, they're going to have to get a fuel tank. And here they come now. He locks them up. You don't want to get caught speeding. That would suck. Now they're starting to bunch back up again. Donald Stewart is 78. He's going to regain the lead right here. Down in the bottom, the inside, that's going to be the 51 of Jim Brooks. He's the first one to lap down. He's going to try to get it back the hard way. Got a white knuckle ride it all the way around this place. Now he would like nothing more to see a caution so he can come all the way back around this bad boy and be on the lead lap. Him, Dean Wilkinson, all these cats back here would love it. They want their lap back. As a matter of fact, they probably will be. At some point be getting it back. Most of these guys will. Brian Wang, the 025, up on the top side, being shoved by the 13. Now there's the name that's going to get me floating in the bottom of the lake somewhere because I can't pronounce it. Vinciti Guerrero. That's as close as I'm going to get. I guess I'll know not to answer or not to open any packages. Oh, trouble in the back. A little touching going on. That's got to bring out a caution back here somewhere. Unless they decided to keep it in the infield, they may keep this thing going. And by golly, I think they're going to with 18 laps to go. That is not going to bring out no caution. And Brian Wayne is a happy camper about that in the 025. Donald Stewart started 27th. Here he is in the second. And the 78 machine. And here they come in. They're going to top off. Now, once everybody comes through, like right there, going into getting topped off again, this lead is going to come back and be retained by these two cats right here. Lima and Kurosik. And all these guys behind him. This train wreck you see coming. And I mean, they're coming. And they are going to catch them. You're not going to hold them off, I can tell you that. The 15 gets out of the way. Slapinski's in it. Michael Pegg. Charles Johnson. Franco Miglia. These guys are about ready to pounce on Lima and Kurosik like a fat lady on a candy bar. Or my wife on a piece of cake. However you want to call it, it's going to happen, Captain, because here they come. Now we got ourselves a race, folks. 16 to go with the line. They got to move up for the 025. Whoa, and he went up too far, and he puts Johnson up into the wall. And the rest of these cats got to get out of the way. And that's got to ruin Charles' night because he hit that wall hard. Everybody's going to try to avoid him. And luckily, he did a heck of a evasive maneuver there because he could have took out a lot of guys, and that would have brought a caution out. What a great job he did handling that thing. Screwed himself, but a great job driving that car. Michael Pegg on the bottom in the rocking chair. And his best friend right now is Gary Slapinski in the 20. Teammates, Kurosik, Lima, Brian Wang, hopping in with them, trying to get something done. On the high side, 3 of them. Here comes the number 2, Todd Merkel. You can hear his cousin Urkel in the background cheering him on. Can I do that? I'm just joking. Now they're going to bunch themselves up together. Now this is where it's going to get interesting because they're going to start trying to side draft to pull each line backwards and pull the other one forward. That's when stuff starts to get a little bit crazy. Because that's when that net code comes into play. That's when iRacing seems to think they're going to touch and wreck, and that's when the wreck happens, and that's when the Karens come out. Then everybody gets mad at each other, and then it gets all nasty from there. We'll see what happens. Are they going to be able to keep it clean? 13 to go at the line. These guys know how to get around this place, and I'm telling you, for the first race, they are driving excellent with each other. Not knowing the drivers, not being around any of them, new teams, they are doing one hell of a good job. Kurosik still up on that high side. He's got his teammate in tow with him, Lima. You will not separate these guys, no matter what. Michael Pegg, the 777 machine. He's got Slapinski right there as his pusher. Brian Wang and Franco Miglia. Right there together on the bottom. And we got Matt Wagner. I don't know anything about this cat, but there he is. He's in the 8th position. He started 17th in the Twisted T. He's got something for him. Hey, take a look at this. Colby Brooks in the 53. He also is right there. Donald Stewart is right there. I have seen races where the first 5 cats tuck each other out, and then the battle is for 6th, 7th, and 8th to try to win the race. Anything can happen right here, and it starts to get really hairy with 10 to go. Lap traffic, get out of the way, and they do. At some point, are they going to try to go 3 wide? And if they do decide to go out 3 wide, is anybody going to go with them? Because if you go out there and nobody goes with you, well, you're screwed. You are hung out to dry. You're like the fat lady at the prom. Ain't nobody going to dance with you. But then again, when the laps wind down, you're just not going to sit there and take it across the chin either. You're going to make something happen, and that's when the trouble begins. Michael Pegg started 3rd. Here he is, 2nd in the 777. Kurosik up top. He's led 22 laps. His teammate, Zachary Lima, welded to his bumper most of this race. Gary Slapinski's only led 1 lap. But he knows how to get around, and he knows how to push. The guys behind them, Brian Wang, Gromiglia, Merkel, Wagner, Stewart, Brooks, Morales, Jim Brooks, Dean Wilkinson, he's 13th. These cats right here, they do not have enough to catch these boys, I do not believe. No chance whatsoever. It's going to boil down to this pack right here. Unless the caution happens to come out. They're waiting, trying to size things up. Trying to make the ultimate move. Uh-oh. Everybody better lie out there on YouTube and type in there and say what a wonderful broadcaster I am. My boss is in here. How you doing, Rudy? 7 to go at the line. Kurosik led 23 laps. We got 3 lap cars up top. They got to stay high for the boys and stay out of the way. Lima, right there, teammate, stuck right to his bumper on glue, going nowhere. Well, this time it looks like I guess the glue broke, folks. Now you got the 2 teammates in the front row doing a little bit of battling going on here. Going to be 7 to go this time. The 025, Brian Wang, now he's going to be doing the shoving. He's going to be able to push Lima out in front of Kurosik. And it looks like he's going to be able to. Or is that 777, he's going to be able to keep him down? Can Pegg keep Kurosik far enough ahead where the 26 cannot get down? Looks like this time he's going to. Right now is when everybody starts to get real antsy. They know time's running out. They know they got to make a move. They're just not going to sit there in 2x2 formation and do absolutely nothing. They're not going to stand for it. First race of the season, not going to happen, Captain. They're going to make something happen. They're going to try it. If they go 3 wide, who's going to go with them? If anybody. If they don't, they're going back to the back. 6 to go at the line. Karosik is on the bottom in the rocking chair. He's got the pusher of the 77-7, Peg. Is the 777 gonna bring him good luck? His teammate jumped out and left him. He's running up on the high side. That's gonna be Zachary Lima. The 025 Brian Wang's gonna be doing the shoving. Take out this Todd Merkel. I don't know if he's Urkel's cousin or not, but right now he's a driver. Lima's going to try it again with a little help from his friends. Has he got enough to be able to jump down in front of the 27? He does not. And while you're doing all this pushing at 5 to go, you got to watch your gauges. Are you starting to get hot? Nothing like blowing up with about 5 or 4 to go and causing a big one as well. Remember I said you don't want to push the pusher? Well, you can throw that right out the window. It's 5 to go right now. Now it's about to get ugly. Now you can see the 45 out there. He's going to step out and try to make it 3 wide. He's going to have to get more people to come to the dance party because 2's not going to get it. You're going to need more line dancing people for that bad boy to be moving forward. Lima's still up on that top side. Now you're going to get 4 more cats up there to try to get something going. Still not going to be enough. 4 to go this time by. Now you're starting to get a little movement up on the top side. Not quite enough yet. The last thing Lima wants to see is that top line coming. He's going to be stuck in the middle, and he's going to have to worry about cars on the left and the right side of him. And they are starting to move a little bit. You can see him coming. And that's going to be the 81 making some move. And that's Joey Nagels. He's in 21st position up here. But he's dragging along the 45. Not quite sure what that's all about. But he's dragging some help. The only one that can do any good up there at top side, he's back in the back ways. So really the top line's not really going to matter right now. Karosik on the bottom, still hanging on to it. Wang has got to get his nose right up underneath that 26, and he has got to do some shoving. That's the only way he's going to be able to get Lima to clear that 27 to Karosik. You can watch the 777. Watch Peg. Stick your nose right up here. Peg will get right up on that 27 right here, and he'll literally shove him just like that. And that'll prevent the 26 from being able to drop down in front. And that's exactly what he is supposed to do. He'll back off into the turn. And now they got back together again, the teammates did. Now it's up to Slapinski down in there on the bottom, the 20 machine. Now he's going to have to light up the rear bumper of that 777. He's going to have to do something, because if not, you're going to see those 2 guys drop down into the bottom side. Karosik and Lima could drop down if they can clear. If not, they'll set right there with 1 to go. And that's exactly what Slapinski's doing. You can see him doing the shoving right here. And I mean, he is doing some shoving. You can see him practically sideways. He's shoving so hard. That will close the door. Karosik and Lima will not be able to go down to the bottom. They realize that now. They're going to stay right where they're at. They're just going to have to try to inch it out. Bumper to bumper, who's it going to be? Is it going to be a 777? Is he going to be able to roll the dice and have the luck? White flag this time by. Karosik is down. He's in the middle. Actually, he is in the middle right now. Peg, the 777. He's going to be able to roll the dice and get the job done right now. Coming around. Here's it go. Who's it going to be? Side by side. Peg, Karosik. Karosik is up top. Way up top. Looks like it's going to be Karosik possibly. I don't know. It's too close to tell. Who's it going to be? Taking a look at it. Photo finish right here. Wow. Looks like it's going to be Karosik. And I mean by a hair. Holy crap. Past the Tylenol. Oh, jeez. I don't know. Let's back it up. How's this? We'll slow it down so slow you can see it. There you go. How's that? How's that for the first race of the season of the Area 51 Super Speedway Series here, MaxSpeedTV, Bobby with all the hobbies, huh? Doesn't get any better than that, does it, guys? You know darn well it doesn't get any better than that, man. Take a look at this. That's some happy campers. Karosik, Dale, yeah, boys. That's going to be your winner. Tear the car all to pieces, who cares? Karosik, Michael Pegg, Zachary Lima, that's your top three. Gary Slapinski, 4th, 5th. Todd Merkel, Franco Miglia, Brian Wang, 7th. Matt Wagner, 8th, 9th. Donald Stewart, 10th. Colby Brooks. Wow. Pretty darn impressive. The two teammates right here. Now that's what you call working together, boys. As they burn it down. All right, guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We'll talk to these three cats when we get done. MaxSpeedTV Area 51 Super Speedway Series. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back, MaxSpeedTV. Bobby with all the freaking hobbies. Area 51 Super Speedway coming right at you. Top 3 cats. Zachary Lima. The tornado, I call him. Why? Because he leaves destruction in his path wherever he goes. The man is crazy. Talk to me, Zachary.
Going on, Bobby?
Man, I'll tell you what. Pushing, son. Pushing. You are the pusher. You get the pusher award tonight.
Thank you, sir. I'm the push master. What can I say?
You did a heck of a job. You only led 11 laps, but I got to be honest with you. How much super glue did Karosik have to use on the back of his car to keep you glued to it? Because, man, you was glued to that puppy all night long.
Yeah, man, I only do good when I'm hooked up with the team. Yeah, I told Korosek I'd push them for the win, and I meant it.
Well, I'll tell you what, you ain't lying there. I mean, you guys was hooked up most of the night. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. About 10, I think 9 or 10 to go, you broke off from your partner there and you went high, and you two led for a while. Now, was that just to cool all your temperatures down so you can do the final push there, like the last 4 or 5 laps?
Yeah, we were just trying to manage the race a bit, try to both of us stay cool to get ready for the third lane to push or some teams start attacking. We were waiting. We got hooked up at the end there, and, it was a wrap. Pulled it off.
Hey, you did a heck of a job. I'll give you that. No doubt about it. I'll tell you, though, it was impressive. It was a good run. I mean, first race of the season. All these cats probably not used to running with each other. But, man, 2 cautions. That's it. Really impressive. All these guys ran very, very well. And the pit stops, no issues. Definitely a fun night. I'll tell you that. I was impressed. Some of the last names give me a little trouble. But, there's one last name in here, an Italian guy. I'll probably wake up in the morning. I'm not gonna open any packages that come to my house for a week. I'm gonna have my wife open all packages. I'll tell you that.
Good plan, Bobby.
Yeah, definitely. But congratulations, 3rd place finish. Awesome job. Great job. 1 and 3 for the team. Way to start out the season so far. And well, congratulations. And go to bed and get ready and start your work week next week.
Thank you, sir. I just want to
thank
everyone that came to race tonight. There's a lot of good drivers in there. I want to thank, the team, Korosek, TW Motorsports for hosting it. And you, Bobby. I want to thank you the most for the broadcast, partner.
Stop it. Now, go get Jackson Carr. Now, go back there to your team Discord and tell that young man to get in bed because it's school night.
I'll let him know he won the Juice Box Award.
Yep, he got the Juice Box Award, but tell him get in bed. It's past his bedtime.
10-4 affirmative.
All right, we'll see you, buddy.
See ya.
All right, 2nd place, Michael Pegg. Try to get him in Discord, and he is MIA. Maybe we'll be able to get him next time. He led 3 laps. But I'm going to tell you, the 777 guy was on fire tonight. He was up front a lot. I mean, he only led 3 laps, but he was in that, 1, 2, 3, 4 range all night long doing the pushing. And that was another guy that could push around this track. He made it tough. He made it real tough for the boys. Did a great job, and it was a photo finish, as you can see right there. Go back and rewind it and take a look. It was really close. He did a heck of a job. Finished 2nd, got some good points, way to start out. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and, he's not on the podium, but I'm going to say it for him. Well, he probably likes to thank his sponsor. He likes to thank his team. He wants to thank the broadcaster. I know that. He thinks the broadcaster is pretty awesome. He's not boring. Likes to thank the league. He's glad to be here. Likes to thank his wife if he's married. So, and if he's not, well, lucky for him. But anyway, good job, Michael Pegg, finishing 2nd, first race of the season, Area 51. All right, on to the main guy, Steven Karosik. Steven, talk to me.
What's up, Bobby?
28 laps you led. You started 2nd. again, you and your teammate Zachary, you guys are joining at the hips together tonight during this race, man. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that was a strategy. We just wanted to stay together, and I'm gonna try and stay up front and avoid any wrecks. And we're trying to be smooth on pit road, and we executed everything to plan. And we were just waiting at the end to push. We were in perfect position, just staying cool, getting ready, and it all worked out. So
You did
just couldn't ask for anything more.
You guys did a heck of a job, I'll tell you that. And still, my hat's off to that 777, man. Michael, he ran a heck of a race. Gary Slapinski. I mean, there's a lot of big names in this league. A lot of good names in this league. But, I mean, it was impressive. And two cautions. Unbelievable. I mean...
Yeah, it was a blast to have green flag pit stops.
And everybody,
enjoyed
done
it.
them perfectly. Everybody executed the pit stops great. And you know as well as I do, it's either a hit or a miss. Definitely first night out, racing with everybody, you know how it can go, good or bad. It went very well. An exciting league. First night, awesome racing. I mean, man, everybody's got to be pretty darn happy about this one. But hey, you came out the winner, dude. Way to come out of the chute right off the get-go. One underneath the belt already. You got to be, well, as the young guys would say, you've got to be pretty stoked about it.
Totally stoked, Brett.
All right, my friend. Who do you want to thank before I let you go?
Yeah, it's one thing, 2W and Area 51, and for putting this on, and you for the broadcast. It's always good to watch it. And I got to thank my teammates and Zach for pushing me to the win. He told me that he was going to push me to the win, and he delivered. So, that's all thanks to him. That guy's the man.
Well, hey, congratulations. Like I said, awesome job. First race of the season. You're the winner. Sweet. Get out of here. Go to bed. Get up. Start your week. Be safe. And I guess I'll see you tomorrow night, won't I?
Thanks, Bobby. See you tomorrow for SSK.
You're a funny boy. All right, we'll talk to you later, buddy.
See you, man.
All right. God, you make one mistake, you think the guy let you live it down? Never. Anyway, there's your winner, guys. Right here. Steven Karosik, number 27. I'd like to thank everybody who's been out here hanging out with us. Area 51 Super Speedway Series. These guys, I don't know, man. They got it Monday nights, I think Thursday nights, Sunday nights. Go check them out. Check their website out. Hit them on Facebook. They got races out 2 or 3 times a week, I believe, leagues. If you're looking for a league, hook them up. Great bunch of guys. Appreciate everybody that came out and watched this, the first race of the season. Tell everybody about it. Tell them to come out and hang out with us on a Sunday night. There ain't nothing else to do. You don't want to watch football. They don't even stand up for the national anthem. Hang out with us. And I know y'all don't want to watch Hallmark, for God's sake. So tell your friends, come out and hang out with us. We'll have us a little bit of fun. MaxSpeedTV, Bobby with all the hobbies. Area 51 Super Speedway. Until next week, you guys be safe. Have a very safe week. Till then, see ya.